Good morning, students. Today we will enter into 6th Standard Science Term 1 First Lesson Part 1. Before enter into the session, you are expected to follow. Keep one separate notebook for science. Note down the important points during the session. You should attend the evaluation at the end of the session. If you are having any doubt, note the question into notebook and it will clarified on reopening day. Download the textbook using the link provided in the description below in this video. Okay, let us start our first lesson, measurements. In this lesson, we are going to learn need of measurement in our life, definition of length, mass, time and volume. SI units of length, mass, time and volume. Function of some measuring tools. This picture shows some measuring tools. Okay, how will you know your height? That is distance between your top to bottom. For that we can use some scale. If measurement between two places is called distance. For that we can use some measuring tape. In shop, how will you ask a bag of vegetables to shopkeeper? He will use some weighing balance to find weight of vegetables. It may be some gram or kilogram. How long it will take to reach your school from house? Here we can see the watch and know the time. So we will note our day-to-day activities using watch. How your mom ask milk from milkman? Give some liter of milk, sir. So milkman using some measuring jar to find volume of milk. Like this, kerosene and oils are measured by different measuring jars. Measuring jars come in different capacities. It may be 50 ml, 100 ml, 500 ml, 1000 ml, etc. So, what is the need of measurement? In daily life, we want to find length, mass, time and volume of any particular object means definitely it can be determined by some measuring tools. Picture shows some measuring tools. Let us start. What is measurement? The comparison of unknown quantities with known quantities is known as measurements. That is, shorter and taller to compare the height, heavier and lighter to compare the weight of different things in our daily life. From this, we will get an answer for how much, how many, how long, how far of a particular object. Measurement of a quantity has two parts. That is number and its unit. For example, 5 centimeter of a book, length of book is 5 centimeter means 5 is a number, centimeter is a unit. Next, we can learn definition of length. The distance between one end and the other desired end is called length. In this picture, the person measuring length of table. Like this, we will measure a length of book, pen or any object. Okay, let us do some easy experiments for measuring length. Students, as we all know, the distance between one end and the other desired end is called length. This is a scale. We do the simple experiment. The length of the dragon. Here, first you keep the dragon in the coincide of 0 scale. See, count the centimeter number. The end point is 9.5 centimeter. So the length of dragon is 9.5 centimeter. Like this, you keep the pen in the coincide of 0 scale. The end point of the pen is 14 centimeter. So the length of the pen is 14 centimeter. Like this, you can try some easy experiments by your own. The next, what is SI units? In 1960s, scientists established international system of units because all over the world have adopted some common set of units to express measurements. There are 7 basic measuring units. Picture explains the 7 basic units. Second is for time, kilogram is for mass, Mole is for amount of substance, candela is for intensity of light, Kelvin is for temperature, ampere is for electric current, meter is for distance. In ancient times, the length was measured by comparing it with the length of the body parts. Examples are footstep, cubit and handspan. Cubit is tip of finger to elbow. Footstep is toe tip to heel. Handspan is tip of thumb to tip of little finger. We can see here the length of table measured by handspan. You will notice there is a difference in two measurements. One side of the scale shows 9 cm and another side of the scale shows 10 cm. For reliable and accurate measurement, we need the standard unit of measurement. So, what is standard unit of length? To overcome variations in the units, majority of the people accepted a basic unit is called standard unit. So, standard unit of length is meter. For example, in textiles, tailoring shops, cloths are measured by some number of meters. Like that, smallest unit of length is millimeter and centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. This picture explains 10 divisions of millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Then, largest unit of length is kilometer. The below picture shows the distance between Dindigul to Chennai is 386 kilometer. So, we want to convert unit of length into another means. There are some known values. That is, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. If you convert kilometer into meter means multiply with 1000. Like that, conversion of meter into centimeter means multiply with 100. Conversion of centimeter into meter means multiply with 10. Next, multiple and sub-multiples of SI units. Higher units are called multiples of units. Multiples are used to create larger form of the factors. That is units. Example, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Here, kilometer is the multiple. Sub-multiples are the factors used to create the smaller form of units. That is, 1 meter is equal to 10 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter means here centimeter and millimeter are the sub-multiples. See the table. Prefix deci is denoted in abbreviation small d. That is sub-multiple 1 by 10. That is 0.1. For meter, 10 decimeter is equal to 1 meter. That means 1 decimeter is equal to 0.1 meter. Next, prefix cendi, abbreviation denoted in small c. That sub-multiple is denoted in 0.01, that is 1 by 100. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Milli, abbreviation denoted in small m. That sub-multiple is 1 by 1000, that is 0.001. In meters, 1000 millimeter is equal to 1 meter. Nano, abbreviation denoted in small n. Sub-multiple is 1 by upon billion. That is, billion nanometer is equal to 1 meter. Kilo represented in small k. Multiple is 1000. 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So, we will get idea about multiples and sub-multiples. Let us do some activity for multiple and sub-multiple. First column, length of tip of a pencil. Unit is meter. Sub-multiple is millimeter. Second column, length of the pen. Unit is meter. Sub-multiple is centimeter. Then, next, how can we measure the sub-multiple in a scale? See the below picture, you could be notice here, scale above the object. One end on 0 mark and another end is 2 centimeter with 2 divisions. So it is denoted as 2.2 centimeter. For measuring any object, we should know parallax. What is parallax measuring? Parallax is a displacement or difference in the apparent position of an object viewed along two different lines of sight. That is, while taking measurement, we should be stand in a correct position of eye is important. Eye must be in front of vertical position is correct reading. In this picture, B person will be correct. B person reading is correct. A and C position shows parallax error. Okay, let us do some activity for measuring length of curved line.
Let us start. First we are going to measure the length of banana. For that materials require scale, banana and thread. Put a knot in the beginning of the thread and keep along the banana. Here in the middle part you press with your thumb and see the end point and put another knot in the end point of the thread. And keep the thread on the scale and see the one side of the knot in the 0 scale and see the another side of the knot it is in the 16 centimeter. So the length of the thread is 16 centimeter and the length of the banana is 16 centimeter. Now we are going to measure the length of curved line. Already I drawn curved line. For that materials required scale, pencil with the compass. Now you measure the 2 centimeter using compass with the scale. Take 2 centimeter. Then keep the compass in one side of the curved line. Put a arc. You will get number of segments. Then number of segments. How many number of segments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number of segments is 7 and each segment has 2 centimeter. Here some leftover part. Then take the scale and measure the leftover part. It is 8 divisions. So the length of curved line is equal to number of segment into length of each segment plus length of leftover part. Already we are measured these scales, that is number of segments is 7 into length of each segment is 2 centimeter plus length of leftover part is 8 divisions. So 7 into 2, 14 plus 8 divisions is equal to 14.8 centimeter. So the length of curved line is 14.8 centimeter.
So I hope you can understand about length and its units. Now the time to recollect our portion. Shall we see some textbook pages? This is the first page of measurement in your book. It explains basic SI units. First page itself, they are given the learning objectives which I explained earlier. This is page number 2. They are discussed a few questions from daily activities for height, distance, weight and volume. This is introduction part and it explains what is measurement and how it is measured. What is measurement? The comparison of unknown quantities with some known quantities is known as measurement. Next they explain length topic. The distance between one end and the other desired end is called length. In that picture explains the length of table in classroom. Page number 3 given the details about some measuring tools. For length measured by measuring tape, for mass measured by balance, volume of liquid measured by measuring jar and stop clock for measuring time. Page number 4 explains the unit of length and known values of unit of length. Picture explains how the men in the shop measuring cloths. It can be some number of meters. This is the first activity in your book. Try by your own and find out your height. Page number 5 explains why do we need SI units. International system of units is common set of units to express measurements. This 5th page itself, they explain how to measure the length of pin using scale and submultiples and multiples of SI units. Page number 6 gives some activity for you. You can try and give the answer in notebook. Page number 7, given the detail of measuring correct submultiple, how to avoid parallax error and correct eye position for taking measurement. Page number 7 and 8 given some easy experiments. I explained earlier in video. You also try by your own. Okay, this is a time for evaluation. Be ready students. The first Roman letter is fill up the blanks. Number 1. 1 kilometer is equal to how much meter? Number 2. SI unit of length is symbiotically represented as dash. Number 3. 5 kilometer is equal to how much meter? Number 4. Distance between Delhi and Chennai can be measured in dash. Number 5. Quantity that can be measured is called dash. Roman letter 2. Answer the following questions. First question, define measurement. Second question, define length. Third one, what is the full form of SI unit? Fourth one, what are the measuring tools used in our daily life? Fifth one, find the odd one out. Kilogram, millimeter, centimeter, nanometer. You have to find the odd one out. Sixth question, arrange in increasing order of unit. That is 1 meter, 1 centimeter, 1 kilometer and 1 millimeter. You have to arrange in increasing order. So students, answer all the questions in your notebook and this lesson is to be continued in the next session. Thank you.